celebrating Father's Day here on the show, and as promised, we're gonna teach you how to cook for your dads this coming Sunday. Kung wala pa kayong regalo sa inyong mga ama, sa inyong mga tatay, you can cook for them. And we're gonna show you a recipe later, pero for now, kausapin po muna natin ang ating mga powerful Pinays. Hello, and welcome back to Kababayan LA. Aki Soriano of Filipino Workers Center in Southern California, and Olympia Resol of Philippine Nurses Association. Hello, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Ayan. So, paano nangyari yung partnership? Usually, pag in-interview ko si Aki lang about the Filipino workers. Pag in-interview ko si Olympia lang about Filipino nurses. Ngayon, you joined forces, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about this partnership.
Yes. Well, actually, we've been working together for quite a few number of years now. Olympia, through the Filipino Nurses Association, and also on her own behalf, has offered her skills and talents. She's come and worked with us to do trainings for caregivers, to talk about not only health, but also just a lot of issues that caregivers go through, stress, also management, things like that.
So we have a shared goal where we want to take care of our caregiver or our labor, and I'm very interested in the labor rights, and so Aki is there. I'm on my own now. I have my own company, my CPR company, and that fits very well into our mission, is to empower laborers and empower their skills.
And you mentioned one issue here. If you're healthy, then you are empowered, because health is wealth. Yeah. That is why the partnership basically talks about and tries to promote good health among our kababayans. Tell us about this association with, or relationship with American Heart Association.
American Heart is a very, very respected organization. That's what we use in the hospitals when we have to retrain our doctors or nurses or allied health, and it's a mandatory training. But we want to, they have a portion where we have to educate the public about the heart disease, and so they put a lot of pressure, and for our resources to really educate the public, and so this is why we're reaching out to you, my dear.
And it's really important even for caregivers too. We have so many of our Filipino caregivers, and a lot of times they're giving so much to taking care of their people that they really need to also have a focus on taking care of themselves, especially their hearts, and they play a key role in helping keep their patients healthy as well. So all of this knowledge is really important.
We've talked about this on the show before. Heart disease and stroke, #1 killer of Filipino Americans here in the U.S.
And actually, one of our current board members just died 2 weeks ago of a heart attack also.
I'm so sorry to hear that. And this sinasabi nila kasi it has a lot to do with the diet of the Filipinos.
Exactly.
Totoo ba yan? Yung very oily, very fatty daw?
Yeah, it's all behavior based. There are risk factors that we cannot change. Like, for example, we're men, we're females, we cannot change that. What we can change is what we do. The big thing is what we eat. And Filipinos, in the Philippines they're okay because they're physically active over there, but when they come here they get assimilate into the Western diet where it's just a lot of food, which is a good thing.
Right.
Food, you know. But with our genetic factors and with our community where we eat a lot together, it became it's almost a tragedy.
Okay.
And also has to do with sodium levels, and processed food.
You were mentioning that keeping our caregivers healthy. Not too long ago, you had an event for caregivers, right? And then you have that to tell us about. Okay, tell us about the event first for the caregivers.
Sure.
Yes. So
we partnered together.
Yes, to have a caregiver appreciation day and a party, so that they could have training, so they got certified.
Free CPR.
Free CPR.
Wonderful.
And then also we had a party where we had a lot of food and fun. We honored some caregivers for the roles that they play.
She will be here. Our awardee will be here.
Oh, okay. She's actually going to be cooking later. But for now, when is the next event? Magkakaroon pa ba kayo ng, because I understand this will happen in June 5. Or, meron pa bang ibang event like this?
We're going to have it annually now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a good turnout.
So next time you come back, and we'll announce it to the public through the show.
And it's because it's a part of also the American Heart Association CPR week.
Oh,
so next year again.
Next year around this time, so first week of June. Mula sa Puso is a cookbook, and we're going to be talking about that when we return on the show, along with the ingredients for the dish that we're going to teach you how to make today. So don't go away.